Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Allie. Today I have an epic Trader Joe's fall haul and taste test for you guys, slash more for me than you guys, but I'm really excited to film it if you guys are interested in watching as well. I went to Trader Joe's the other day and I think I blacked out a little bit. I walked out with like 6 or 7 bags worth of seasonal products. I think I bought the entire lot and I'm so happy to be able to say that sentence. If you guys know me but at all, or if you've been following along for quite some time, you know that fall is my favorite and autumn is my aesthetic. Speaking of which, shameless plug, but I have merch now. My store is officially open and I am so stinking proud. I'm going to leave a link in the description below if you guys are interested in checking it out, and I will share more details along the way, but I just could not resist the urge to take advantage of a good old shameless plug. So with all of that being said, I think it's time to just dive on into all the snacks. As always, I will be going in no particular order. I do have a bag downstairs that I will save for last because it has all of the refrigerated items and freezer items, and I don't want to bring those up now so that the items don't spoil slash melt, because who knows how long it is going to take me to film this video. One other thing to mention before we finally jump on into the snacks, I'm not going to test out every single item in the bags because a lot of the items are boxed items or prepared items, so of course I'm not going to test out every single one of those right now. However, if you guys are interested in following me on Instagram, anytime I test one of those items, I'm going to upload it to my story and I'm going to do a highlight that is labeled Trader Joe's, and any item that I test out, I'll put a picture, a video, and a little rating of how I feel about said item. So now let's just grab a bag, pull some stuff out. The first thing that I'm pulling out is Trader Joe's Pumpkin Spice Pretzel Slims. I know autumn is my aesthetic, but for real, Trader Joe's packaging is also my aesthetic. Trader Joe's to me is like the Disneyland or the Disney World of grocery stores. Like, look at how beautiful this packaging is. I don't even want to rip it open. This has crushed pumpkin spice pumpkin seeds on it. That was a mouthful. Let's do it. Let's test this out and let's see how they taste. That's fall, y'all. That smells so good. Here are the little pretzel pieces. Let's dig on in. Oh my god. First item. This is going to be a very, oh my god. This might be like my new favorite item from Trader Joe's and I haven't tested a single other thing. Oh my god. This is going to be dangerous. Very hard to follow. This is it, guys. These are it. Get these, run, don't walk. Buy like 5 bags each because, oh, whoa. These are so good. Those are going to be a very tough act to follow. Next up is Trader Joe's Caramel Apple Flavored Granola. Sweet and tart, crunchy clusters with apple slices, peanuts, and pumpkin spice pumpkin seeds. Perfect for a morning granola or to top on a smoothie bowl. That smells really good too. So here is just one giant little cluster. Giant little. Good job, Allison. It was really tough to have those pumpkin slims first because they're like out of bounds. This is delicious. It's nowhere near as good as the pumpkin slice pretzel thins, if I said that correctly, but they're really good. I would still give this like an 8 out of 10, but I would give like those pumpkin slims like 100 out of 10. One of the items that I'm the most excited for is this item right here, Spiced Chai Black Tea Concentrate. I love me some chai, especially in the fall time, and especially, you know what? I just love it for all seasons. I love a good iced spiced chai, and I've never tried a concentrated version of it, so I'm really pumped to give this one a go. Maybe I have tried a concentrate version, but I've never tried one from Trader Joe's. So we're gonna try this one out and I will share it out on Instagram. I like to do iced spiced chais, and then I'll add like a little bit of pumpkin foam, or I'll do like a seasonal foam on top. So once I test this one out, I will share it on Instagram. Next up is not necessarily a seasonal item. I got some hot cocoa mix. I ran out, and I also bought like a couple of other grocery items while I was there that aren't necessarily seasonal, but I'll share those anyways because I really like them. This one is seasonal, and it's also like holiday based. Halloween JoJo's. Don't at me, but I've never had a JoJo before. If you guys are unfamiliar with what JoJo's are, they're like Trader Joe's versions of Oreos. So this is what it looks like. It looks exactly like an Oreo, but it has orange cream filling. It says chocolate pumpkin face cookies with our signature vanilla bean cream. So I guess it's just exactly like the original JoJo's. They just look more spooky. Oh, they have like cute little pumpkins. How adorable. So here is the JoJo. Cute. Let's bite on in. I would love to hear in the comments how you eat your Oreos. Do you bite right on into them, or do you break them apart, eat all the cream, and then have the cookies? Or do you have a different method that I'm not even familiar with? I'm just going to bite right on into it, but I kind of do a little bit of all of the methods when I eat Oreos. That's good cocoa. These taste like a healthier version of an Oreo, if that makes any sense. I personally like Oreos more than these, but I mean, they're pretty good. I wouldn't say they're the best Oreo alternatives or Oreo type cookies that I've ever had. They're just right for me. I think that these would be like a 5 out of 10-ish. Teeth check. Probably have so much leftover Oreos on my teeth right now, and lots of cookie dustings on my chin, but you know, we're just gonna roll with it. Next item that is definitely not a 5 out of 10 rating and would get from me 1,000 out of 10 rating is the Trader Joe's dark chocolate covered almonds. If you get any sweet treat slash bitter type treat from Trader Joe's, let it be this. These are some of my absolute favorite dark chocolate covered almonds there ever were. I just love these so much, and I had to share that little tidbit of information with the world. So good. Next up in this bag is the fruit and vegetable wash. I actually saw this on Allison Bickerstaff's Trader Joe's haul, and I was influenced, y'all. I'm very excited to try this. It is formulated to remove waxes, pesticides, and chemicals, which is very important to me, especially considering Landon eats so many vegetables and fruits. I want to make sure he is getting the best out of best. So I'm super pumped to try this out. When I saw this in Allison's video, I did a little bit of research, and it is a highly recommended product. Super pumped. And the last item inside of here is also not seasonal. It is one of my favorite sauces from Trader Joe's. It is the Carolina Gold barbecue sauce for barbecue that is good as gold. I am obsessed with this sauce. It's like a spicy version of a Chick-fil-A honey mustard barbecue sauce, and it is everything. So that is the end of bag 1. Let's move on into bag 2 of like 10. Bag number 2, first item in bag number 2 is the fall leaf corn tortilla chips. How stinking cute. Tortilla chips that look like fall leaves. Yes, sign me up. Of course, these are just going to taste like tortilla chips, but they're going to taste so much better because they're shaped, oh, like, look how cute. Are you kidding me? Like, seriously, Trader Joe's. So cute. I think they're just gonna taste like tortilla chips, but they're gonna taste so much better because they're shaped like leaves, and leaves, oh man, foliage in the fall. Yes. It's tortilla chips. tortilla chips at that. Really good tortilla chips. I mean, you're definitely buying these more for the aesthetic, but there's a sucker born every minute, and that sucker is me. I am slightly nervous for this next one. It is the maple flavored sea salt kettle corn. I am not a kettle corn fan. When I told you guys on Instagram that I was going to be doing like a Trader Joe's fall haul and taste test, a lot of people said to get this popcorn. So I got the popcorn, but I don't think I'm going to like it. Nothing on Trader Joe's end. I'm just not a kettle corn fan. I like my popcorn to be nice and savory, not at all sweet. So we're still gonna try it out. The maple flavor is so there. Tastes just like kettle corn, but I just don't like kettle corn. My mom loves kettle corn, so I will be bringing this to her next time I see her, and I think she'll be really happy with it. And if you are a kettle corn fan, I think you will absolutely love it. Again, it was super highly requested. I had a lot of people saying to test this one out. It's just not for me. Can we take a moment to talk about how cute this pasta is? Fall pasta. Butternut squash pasta. Look, just look. It looks like little pumpkins. I don't know if it means it's supposed to be shaped like butternut squash or if it is supposed to taste like butternut squash. All I know is, I'm not sure if you can see like through the cellophane. I know there's quite a glare. This is orange pasta that to me looks like little pumpkins. So precious. It's so cute. Second time is hopefully the charm with this item. It is the pumpkin chocolate chunk oatmeal cookie mix. I think that everything about this sounds so yummy. Pumpkin, oatmeal, chocolate chip cookies. What could go wrong? I actually purchased this last year and I did not like it at all, but I wanted to give it the benefit of the doubt, buy it again and test it out for the second time and see if I really don't like it or if I messed the recipe up. Just the packaging though. I know I've said this 100 times, but the packaging game is so on point. I really just want to have this for my pantry, to be quite honest. And I'm hoping that when I test it out for the second time, it tastes very, very scrumptious. And maybe I just didn't know what I was doing last year. The next item, another box item, it is the gluten-free pumpkin pancake mix. You can have your pancake and eat it too. So it is just another version of the pumpkin pancake mix. However, this one is gluten-free and I have a couple of gluten-free family members and friends. So I figured if I do like a brunch, if the world ever heals itself and we're able to do like fun brunches again with friends and family, I will have some gluten-free mix on hand just in case. A couple more items in here, a lot of box item in here, and then a couple more items that I can test. It is the pumpkin bread and muffin mix. Another item that I purchased last year and it is just 10 out of 10. I loved this so much. We made little muffins out of this, but I plan on making a little loaf this year around. Couple more items in this box. Oh, I'm gonna test this one out. This pumpkin walks into a bar. So recently I filmed a YouTuber tests her subscribers' favorite fall snacks video. I will link that in the description below. It is also in my testing snacks playlist, which will also be in the description below. And a lot of people suggested this bar, but I told you guys that I wasn't really doing any Trader Joe's snacks in that video because I wanted to do a dedicated Trader Joe's haul video, and here it is. So I of course had to pick this one up. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this one because I feel like it's gonna have a gelatinous pumpkin filling and your girl is just not here for that, but I could be very pleasantly surprised. This is what the bar looks like. Here's the filling and now it's going to go into my mouth. Probably gonna save these for Landon. I don't like these, but I don't like gelatinous type things. So I don't personally like these, but this kind of goes along with that other item I was talking about that I didn't like. This one was requested a ton of times, so clearly people enjoy it. I'm just not really a fan of this one, unfortunately. But I know my son will eat this, so it will not go to waste. Next is the pumpkin spice herbal blend tea. Your girl just went full pumpkin spice mode when she walked into Trader Joe's. I seriously feel like I blacked out. I checked out, and honestly, all these bags of food only cost me about $190, and I got more stuff that I'm sharing in this haul. Trader Joe's is just so reasonable. The quality is there and the quantity. I also bought like groceries and some produce, which I'm not going to share here on camera because nobody cares. But with all these bags of food and with all of my produce and all of the other items that I'm not sharing in this video, it was only like, I think $195. What? Like, are you kidding me? Yes, so good. There are 2 minute items in here. The next one being the Trader Joe's pumpkin flavored JoJo's. So I did buy both of them. I will test this out now, but I specifically bought this because I figured these would be really fun to dip in dark chocolate and do like a dark chocolate covered pumpkin spice JoJo. Hey, they forgot to put some in there. Is that just me or what's going on here? Like, it looks like I'm missing 2 JoJo's. Come on, Trader Joe's. What? So yeah, they totally forgot to put 2 JoJo's. Can you see through the cellophane? I'm missing 2 JoJo's. That's rude. But let's test them out anyways. I know if I went to Trader Joe's and told them that, they would like totally give me a new box because their customer service is amazing. I would never do that. It's just 2 JoJo's, but I got you 2 JoJo's. Let's try it out. Whoa, I like these way more than the Halloween ones. Oh, I like these a lot. Now I'm kind of sad that I'm missing 2 of them. These are so good, and I think they're gonna taste even better when I dunk them in dark chocolate. Oh, like, this is dangerous, so dangerous. The last thing inside of this bag that I'm going to be testing out is the Petite Pumpkin Spice Cookies. Another packaging goal win. These are shortbread cookies with pumpkin spice and yogurt filling. Let's open up and test. I'm going to be on such a sugar high. I'm trying just to take like a bite of each of them, but even with just a bite of each of them, having so many, I'm going to be on such a sugar high. We're gonna do a white one with little orange nonpareil sprinkles. Kind of a sad looking pumpkin, but cute nonetheless. It's like a pumpkin spice frosted animal cookie, like animal cracker, animal cookie, whatever they are. Oh. I wish this pandemic was not going on because I could totally bring so many of these snacks into my classroom. Maybe some of them I still can. Like, I already put my hand in this one, so I can't do that. I didn't think ahead, but I would definitely buy these again. Definitely, definitely. They're very sugary, but I would definitely buy these again. Next up, we have the pumpkin chocolate chunk. I bought 2 of them and I don't even know if I like these or not. I'm pretty sure I don't like these. Guys, I blacked out when I went into Trader Joe's. I don't even remember putting 2 of these into my cart. What? I was like, wait, am I having deja vu or did I not just say this? Because I'm pretty sure I just said this, and I did just say this, but I got 2 of them. Hopefully I like them. If not, I'll just give it away to like my sister or one of my family members. Pumpkin pancake and waffle mix. Can confirm these are delicious. I bought these last year. I actually just ran out of the box that I had. These last for so long. I think these last for like 2 years. I don't know if that's like a good thing or a bad thing, but these expire February 10th of 2022. But yeah, these are delicious. When I went to Trader Joe's, I had to get them again because yum. Next up, we have the pumpkin tortilla chips crafted with simple ingredients including pumpkin puree, pumpkin seeds, cinnamon, and nutmeg. When I saw these, I automatically thought of a Stacy's chips. Like, you know, like the little Stacy's pita chips that are cinnamon sugar? That's what these reminded me of, only like pumpkin-esque. They're not a pita chip, it's more of a tortilla chip. And I thought they were gonna have like dusting on them. They're just completely, a little bit of a dusting, not really, but it's pretty much just a tortilla chip. I don't know about these. It's like savory and sweet, which is like my favorite combination. I love savory, sweet treats, and this is really savory and sweet. I mean, that's exactly what it's gonna do. It is crafted with simple ingredients. It is pumpkin puree. There is pumpkin seeds. There is cinnamon. There is nutmeg. They are tortilla chips. What can go wrong? Pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. I would eat that. I would eat that all day. My hair is out of control right now. I feel like it is just encompassing my whole face and body. I really need to figure out if I'm going to chop my hair off again or let it keep growing. But for the meantime, it is just out of control. Let's move on to the next couple of items. I believe the rest of the items in here are not items that I'm going to be testing out. This item is not seasonal, but I saw it and I was like, obviously have to put that into the cart. It is the queso cheese dip. I have yet to find a container or like a prepared queso that I really like, so I figured I would give Trader Joe's one a chance, but obviously there's nothing like homemade queso. Next up is the Fall Harvest Salsa, an autumnal blend of fruits and veggies including pumpkin, apple, and butternut squash. I will test this one out, and I will test it out with my little leaf corn tortilla chips. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. That smells spicy. I'm getting a lot of spice off of that. Okay, let's get a little leaf corn tortilla chip and let's go to town. It's so cute. So cute. All right, let me see if I can do this so you can see what it looks like. It's uber chunky, like very chunky. There's a kick to that. Ooh, there's a little bit of a kick to that. I can actually see all the seeds inside the salsa. I feel like those are jalapeno seeds. I love this. Love is actually an understatement, but y'all, this is really good. Next up is the cocoa almond spread. Again, not seasonal, but love me some Nutella. Figured I would try the Trader Joe's version, and I just really like the packaging. I'm a broken record, but I love a good packaging. The next one is the cinnamon bun spread. Not sure if this is a new item, but I've never seen this at Trader Joe's. Maybe I'm just like ignorant to the topic, but I've never seen this at Trader Joe's before, and I'm super pumped to try to make a homemade cinnamon bun dough, like a yeast dough, and then I want to use this right in the center and then make my own icing, and that'll be like the perfect little fall cozy Sunday morning with Adam and Landon and Jax. Two more items in here. This one, the organic Vermont maple syrup bourbon barrel age. I really just got it because I love, again, this packaging, and I love the bottle, and I love the design on the packaging. Look at how beautiful that packaging is, and look at how huge this maple syrup is. I think this was $10, which is actually pretty pricey for Trader Joe's. However, if you go elsewhere to get a bottle of maple syrup, and this is organic maple syrup, this would run you like $20, $25, maybe even upwards of $30. So I was really excited to get that to use on all of my pancakes and on all of my waffles. Last thing inside of this bag is the pumpkin pie spiced ginger brew sparkling beverage, sweetened with apple juice concentrate and cane sugar. As you guys know, or maybe you don't know, but I don't drink alcohol, hardly ever. However, I am a teacher, and let me tell you, this year is gonna make me drink the alcohols. I actually went out the other night after my first week of teaching, and I had an adult beverage. I indulged, and it felt really good, and I hated myself after because I hate the way alcohol makes me feel. But after the end of that first week of teaching, I was like, I need an adult beverage. So I figured I would get this because I can drink this just how it is, but I also really do like Moscow mules, and they have a recipe on the Trader Joe's website on how to make a Moscow mule with this ginger brew ginger beer. So that is why I got this. I will take a cute little picture of that drink when I make it in my little copper tin mugs, and then I will share how it tastes out. But I think I'm gonna need this to share. This is not alcoholic, by the way. You have to add the alcohol into it. They don't sell alcohol in Rhode Island at grocery stores. I know a lot of Trader Joe's in like other regions in the United States, you can get alcohol there. They do not sell alcohol in any grocery store in Rhode Island. But I might just be adding a little bit of alcohol to my drinks because I need it. Moving on to the second to last bag in this video, we're gonna start with the cornbread mix. As much as it is pumpkin spice season, it is also soup season, and what goes better with soup than cornbread? Case closed. Enough said about that one. Let's move on to the next item, which is the maple leaf cookies with a smooth and flavorful maple cream filling. Y'all, these cookies are some of the best cream stuffed cookies I've ever had in my entire life. I purchased these for my YouTuber Tess, her subscribers' favorite fall snacks video. Somebody suggested these to me, and this is the only Trader Joe's item that I tested in that video, and they spoke to my soul. They were that good. They are that good, and I've already ate pretty much 3/4 of the box, and I did practice some self-control. I didn't repurchase these at Trader Joe's, not because I didn't love them, because I love them too much. Way too much. Next item. Okay, this is another item that was very highly requested to me. It is the Trader Joe's pumpkin body butter. I am obviously going to try this out right now. I am so excited for this, especially now more than ever, because it smells so good. It is a very dry season for my hands and my arms and my feet and my everything. My skin is just so dry this time of year, and it's just gonna get worse and worse. I don't know if that is focusing. Let's see if we can get it to focus. Oh, it's so thick. Like, she is thick, thick, thick. Oh, and she's very hydrating, and she smells so good. Oh my god. Thank you so much for suggesting this to me. I am in my happy place right now. It's very like luscious on your skin. Very, very luscious. And this was super cheap. I think this was like $3, $4, or $5, and considering the size, that is a steal. Moving on, the next item. I don't drink coffee, or I hardly ever drink coffee, but my husband does love coffee, so I got these for Adam. It is the pumpkin spice coffee pods for our Keurig. Is that how you call it? I always say that wrong. I'm pretty sure it's a Keurig, and this makes 12 single serve cups of coffee. Next up, we have the pumpkin cranberry crisps, a crispy, savory, and sweet cracker to complement cheeses, dips, and spreads. I've never tried this specific flavor, but I've had like this brand before of the crisps, and they are unreal, like grand slam. This is what it looks like. Let me take one out so I can share it with you. It tastes the best if you have like a spreadable cheese. Oh my god, my hands are so soft now and like silky that I can't even like get a grasp on this bag. Hold on. I can't even grab it. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna have to like go get a pair of scissors, or maybe I can rip it this way. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to open it. BRB, I have to go get a pair of scissors. I rode on Struggle Street for that one, so hopefully this is worth it. Can you hear that crunch? These crisps, I don't know how they do it. They're just so moment over. So good. We're gonna move on to the next couple items. My camera is dying, so hopefully I can get through this bag before it completely dies. Next up is the autumnal Harvest Soup, a creamy tomato-based soup with pumpkin and butternut squash. Perfect for a nice, rainy, cold day, which I'm sure we'll be experiencing much sooner than later. I bought this for that pumpkin or butternut squash pasta. It is the Autumnal Harvest creamy pasta sauce made with pumpkin and butternut squash. Literally a broken record. Next up, okay, this has to be said. This next item is the pumpkin pie spice. Look at the size of it. Just take a look at the size of this pumpkin pie spice. This was $1.99. I bought one for a previous video that was this big at the market, not at Trader Joe's, at another grocery store, and it was $7.99. So I saw this at Trader Joe's and I was like, what? I should have bought like 10 of them. So I did purchase this. There are like 2 more items left in here. I bought the organic frosted toasted pastries, pumpkin. Obviously, I will give these a little taste test. And the last thing inside of this bag has nothing to do with fall, but again, sucker bun every single minute. Organic shells and white cheddar, macaroni and cheese. Love me a good box of macaroni and cheese. So we're going to end this bag by testing out a toaster pastry, aka a Trader Joe's Pop-Tart. Let's open it up. I am not a huge fan of Pop-Tarts, but I figured, why not? Let's try it out. Oh, the icing ratio, not on par. I wish there was like a lot more icing. Let's break it apart. That wasn't as fun as I thought it was going to be. All right, let's test it out. Weirdly, this has that same gelatinous pumpkin filling as the bar, which I didn't like. And weirdly, I actually like this. I think the icing adds a nice little something extra to this little pastry tart. Big old bag of freezer items. Let's do this. The first 2 items that I'm going to be sharing are actually not sold frozen at Trader Joe's. They are sold fresh. I went shopping on Tuesday of this week and then I was like, I'm not filming this video until Sunday and these 2 items are going to go stale. So we ended up throwing them in the freezer, which is very like us. We typically throw all of our bread type items into the freezer because we use them very sparingly. The first one, pumpkin brioche twist, a classic French style brioche with a hint of warm spices. This one looks like it's going to be the real MVP. The next one I tested last year, loved it, bought it again for this season. Trader Joe's pumpkin bagels made with pumpkin flour and pumpkin pie spice bits. There are bits in these bagels. I don't know how you feel about that, but I feel very, very strongly about that in the best way possible. So here are the pumpkin bagels. Now I know I already said this about 100 times, but here's to 101. If you take any recommendation from any of these bags of the items that I'm sharing with you in this video, let this one be the #1 suggestion that I make. This item blew my mind last year. It was probably one of the best things that I've ever tasted, not only at Trader Joe's, but in like life. The butternut squash mac and cheese. I don't know what sorcery they use to make this. I don't know the science behind it. All I know is I bought 2, not 1, but 2. I should have bought 5, but they only had so many on the shelf and I didn't want to be that person clearing the whole shelf off for my benefit. So I bought 2 for now, but you better believe I will be buying more in the future. This mac and cheese, oh, this mac and cheese, it is everything. It is the whole shebang. So that is the next item, followed by pumpkin ice cream, super premium. Look at the size of this. That is a very large pumpkin ice cream. I'm gonna take the top off right now. This is a full quart of pumpkin goodness. And we're gonna try it out. There is a place that is local to me that sells pumpkin ice cream. And the first time I heard of it, I was like, who would, whoa. That's so orange. I was like, who would want to eat pumpkin pie spice ice cream? And then I tried it and I was sold. That is super, super, super orange. All right, let me get a little mouthful, a little spoonful, I should say. Whoa. Whoa, that's so good. It's super creamy, like unreal creamy. It's so dangerous. This is such a dangerous shopping experience. Oh my god, I really like that. Okay, I got 2 more things that are frozen. This one I got because my Disney heart was like screaming. It is the Brazilian style cheese bread. If you guys go to Epcot during their, I think it is, I forget what it's called, worst Disney fan ever. They have like the festivals at Epcot, and they have the food festival. It's like one of the food festivals, and they have the Brazilian cart, or the Brazilian, like, it's not a full pavilion, you know, like the little Brazilian carts, and they sell the cheese bread. And then Trader Joe's came out with the cheese bread. So it's like my 2 loves just like marrying each other, and hopefully these taste as good or even better than the ones in Disney. And I can tell you that this whole box was like $3, whereas if you go to Epcot for their food and wine festival, that's the word I was looking for, it's like $3 for one of them. So score 1 for Trader Joe's. The last frozen item that I got is the mini hold the cone ice cream cones, pumpkin ginger. Yes, yes, and yes again. I'm gonna test these out. These are like my favorite little indulgences from Trader Joe's. They're just so tiny, they're so handheld, and they're just so cute. So let me take one out and show you. So cute. It's like the tiniest little ice cream. It's like a Landon size ice cream cone. Landon is my son, by the way, if you guys are new here, and he's 1 year old. Tastes like the same ice cream. I'm pretty sure it's the same ice cream. I like that topping. We'll say I like the original one the most. No, I like the original one better. The chocolate chip one is the one that I like the most. These are really good though. I mean, we will totally eat this entire container throughout now and the whole season of fall, but it's not my favorite hold the cone of all of the hold the cones out there. And last but definitely not least, some cold items. The first one, the pumpkin ravioli, another fan favorite. Bought these last year and they were so yum. These are so good if you do like a butter sage sauce. If you find a little recipe online, these are so good with that butter sage sauce. I bought 2 packages of those. I bought these. I never tried these before. I know that they had these last year as well, but I personally never tried them, so I figured I'd give them a go this time around. Pumpkin rolls. It is like a pumpkin cinnamon roll, but it just sounds like overly pumpkin. It's with pumpkin spice icing as well, so instead of being filled with like cinnamon, it's filled with like a pumpkin pie spice, and then they have a pumpkin spice icing. Sounds like a lot of pumpkin. I do love pumpkin just as much as the next basic girl out there, but I mean, this might be a little overkill for me, so we'll find out in the future. Next up, we have a cheese, which I will be testing out this week. I'm gonna make a little charcuterie board, and I'll share that again on Instagram. This is one of their seasonal creams, the creamy Toscano cheese dusted with cinnamon, and this whole block was only $5. I think that's such a good deal. Maybe I'll try this out right now. Let's open it up. I'm gonna test it out right now, and then I'll just wrap it up for this week when we do our little charcuterie board. But yeah, this sounds super interesting, like cheese dusted with cinnamon. Definitely wanna try that. Let me break it open. I'll break a little piece off. Oh, it's creamy. It's super, super creamy. Oh my God. This tastes like the unexpected cheddar cheese with cinnamon on it. If you've never had Trader Joe's unexpected cheddar cheese, another thing I was influenced to get by Allison Bickerstaff, and it has changed my cheese loving world. Is probably some of the best cheese I've ever had. That cheese is kind of like this cheese, only with like a warm autumnal blend on it. And last but not least, probably shouldn't have saved this for last. I always like to try to end with a bang, and I don't think this is going to be the one to do it. This is pumpkin spice protein smoothie. I'm going to test this out now, and then I'm going to save this for my smoothie for tomorrow. I try to do smoothies every day before I go to teaching, and I feel like if this is good, I could do a nice seasonal smoothie. But I don't think this is like the grand slam that I was looking for the last item of this video. Maybe I'll be wrong, we'll see. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna like this. Ugh. That's disgusting. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, I don't like that at all. Sorry for anybody who does like it out there. This is just my opinion, of course. Oh my god. It's like, oh, I don't even know how to explain it. I don't even know how I would put this into words. I can't believe I ended with this. I'm still gonna use it. I'll put it in my smoothie tomorrow, and I'll put fruit with it to kind of like mask the flavor because I don't want to waste it. I'm trying to be as wasteless as possible. But oh god, this is, I don't like this at all. I don't even know how to explain it. I don't know what it tastes like. It doesn't taste like pumpkin. It tastes like, I don't know what it tastes like. Just, you'll have to try it for yourself if you're that interested, but it is a no for me. And that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed filming it. I would say, all in all, this video was a massive success. If you guys like this video, please consider giving it a big thumbs up, sharing it, commenting. Any of those things really helps us content creators. But of course, your support is support enough. I love you guys so much. I hope you're having an amazing start to the best season out there, and I look forward to talking to you all soon. Bye guys.